So guys, if I talk about the dark web, I will never request you to visit this place. I'm about to tell you 6 stories that will make you realize that on the dark web, there is no difference between right and wrong. The first story is called, My Name is Darius. This story came to us through a Reddit user named, The Real ID. To access the dark web, you need a special browser called Tor, which keeps your identity hidden. To double down on anonymity, Darius also turned on his VPN before starting his dark web browsing. As he was browsing, he saw credit card information, illegal goods, weapons, and more. Suddenly, he noticed a link saying, Want a surprise? Click here. Curious, Darius clicked on the link. A live video started playing. The room in the video was completely dark except for a single chair. There was also a chat box below the screen where the admin wrote, Flashlight Games. Soon, a man dragged a woman into the room and tied her to the chair. It turned out that the live stream was to torture the woman, and viewers could pay $500 in Bitcoin to choose how she would be tortured. Darius, horrified by what he saw, tried to close the live stream, but suddenly received a message in his chat saying, Leaving so soon, Darius? The shocking part is that Tor and VPN are supposed to keep your identity hidden, but somehow, the admin knew Darius' name. Darius tried to shut down his browser, but the admin warned, if you try to close this, next time, you'll be in her place. To make matters worse, the admin posted Darius' home address in the chat. Terrified, Darius shut down his entire browser. Days later, Darius found out that his phone and camera had been hacked, with many pictures of him taken. A few days after that, he came home to find his front door open, confirming that the hackers had found his location. Darius found a note in his room that said, We will find you. Strangely, since then, no one has heard from Darius, and he never updated his Reddit post. Moving on, we've often heard about services on the dark web that can have someone killed if you pay for it. Most of us take this as a joke, but the next story is related to this. In 2021, an Italian man was arrested for hiring a hitman from the dark web to kill his ex-girlfriend for €10,000 in Bitcoin. As of now, the hitman hasn't been found, but the man has been charged and arrested. The next story is called, The Missing Girlfriend. It involves 3 friends, Alex, Mike, and Mark. They went on the dark web out of boredom and ended up in a chat box where they encountered all sorts of strange people. Suddenly, someone messaged them, Hi, how are you? This was unusual for the dark web, where people don't normally greet you so politely. They replied, Hi, I'm fine. How are you? To their shock, the stranger replied, Hi, I'm fine. Have you seen Alice? Alice was the name of Mark's girlfriend, who had been missing for 2 months. The stranger continued, Alice is a very nice girl. I took her with me, and I'm taking care of her. Furious, Mark demanded to meet this person. The stranger gave an address, stating that if the 3 friends did not show up, Alice would never be seen again. To this day, no one knows if they went or what happened next. The next story is a famous one among tech enthusiasts, the Silk Road. This was a website designed like Amazon but for illegal items, everything from stolen credit card information to drugs and weapons. It was created by Ross William Ulbricht, who designed the site to accept only Bitcoin. The FBI shut down the site in 2013, and Ross was arrested in 2015. He received a life sentence and remains in prison. During the raid, the FBI seized 144,000 bitcoins, which were worth around 250 crore rupees back then. Today, those bitcoins would be worth approximately 6,160 crore rupees. Despite shutting down Silk Road, many similar websites continue to operate on the dark web today. The next story is called, The Creepy Building. This story came from a Reddit user named, Private Eye. It involves a 20-year-old girl who worked part-time as a cleaner at a school. One day, she noticed a classroom light on and found a strange website open on a computer. As she was about to leave, a man approached her, claiming to be a teacher, and asked if she could help him. He asked her to fill out a form with her personal information. Later, the girl began noticing this teacher around her all the time, smiling at her in a very creepy way. She started feeling uncomfortable, but the teacher eventually stopped appearing. However, one day, a friend showed her a dark website where her personal information was being auctioned. Realizing that this was the information she had given the teacher, she went to the police. The police found strange websites on the teacher's computer, along with personal data of many girls. Eventually, the teacher was caught, and the girl learned a valuable lesson about sharing personal information. The final story is about organ selling. A YouTuber named Amir, who was known for exploring the dark web, was requested by his subscribers to look into organ trading. He found a website where donors offered their organs for money, stating that they were healthy and free of diseases. Some donors even asked that their travel and surgery expenses be covered. Amir felt deeply disturbed by what he found. These stories are just a few examples of the countless tales hidden in the dark web. I hope you learned something new today.